Every year, nature kills us, not in dramatic Hollywood ways, not always. Sometimes it is silent, sometimes it is invisible, sometimes it is so small you cannot even see it without a microscope. This year alone, animals will be responsible for hundreds of thousands of human deaths worldwide, and the creatures at the top of this list will genuinely surprise you. Because the deadliest animal on Earth is not what anyone expects. We are counting down from least deadly to most deadly, and by the time we reach number 1, you will never look at the natural world the same way again. Let's start. Number 7. Sharks. The animal Hollywood made synonymous with death. The creature that kept people out of the ocean for an entire generation after 1975. The apex predator that every nature documentary treats like a biological killing machine. And yet, sharks kill an average of just 5 to 10 people per year globally. That is it. Single digits. You are statistically more likely to be killed by a vending machine falling on you than by a shark. You are more likely to die from a selfie. Yes, selfie-related deaths now outnumber shark fatalities annually. So why is it on this list at all? Because what sharks represent matters. They are the animal humans fear most, and the data says that fear is almost entirely irrational. We have spent decades culling shark populations, destroying marine ecosystems, driven by a threat that kills fewer people per year than lightning strikes in Florida alone. The real killers on this list do not have teeth you can see coming. Number 6. Lions. Sub-Saharan Africa. Approximately 200 human deaths per year. But that number is almost certainly an undercount. Rural attacks in Tanzania, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe often go unreported. Local communities do not file incident reports. They bury their dead and move on. What makes lions genuinely dangerous is not their strength. It is their intelligence. Lions are one of the few predators that actively adapt their hunting behavior based on human patterns. Researchers in Tanzania documented specific lion populations that learned to wait outside villages during funeral gatherings because they recognized that large numbers of people in one location meant reduced vigilance on the perimeter. These animals studied us and then they hunted us accordingly. There are currently an estimated 20,000 lions left in the wild. As human settlements expand into their territory, that number of 200 annual deaths is expected to rise. This is not because lions are becoming more aggressive, but because we keep moving closer to them. Number 5. Elephants. This one surprises people. Elephants are intelligent, empathetic, and widely considered one of the most emotionally complex animals on Earth. They mourn their dead. They form deep social bonds. They have been observed comforting each other during distress. They also kill approximately 500 people every year. The majority of elephant attacks happen in India, where an estimated 400 deaths annually are attributed to human-elephant conflict. This is the highest concentration of elephant fatalities anywhere in the world. As agricultural land expands into traditional elephant migration corridors, confrontations are becoming more frequent and more deadly. But here is the detail that changes everything. Researchers studying elephant aggression have found that many attacking elephants show symptoms consistent with post-traumatic stress disorder. Populations that witnessed culling operations, where entire family groups were killed, display hyper-aggressive behavior decades later. Orphaned elephants that watched their mothers die show elevated cortisol levels, disrupted social behavior, and dramatically increased rates of unprovoked aggression. In many cases, we did not just create the conflict. We created the trauma that makes the conflict deadly. Number 4. Crocodiles. And this is where the numbers start getting serious. Crocodiles kill an estimated 1,000 people per year. Some researchers believe the true figure is closer to 1,500. The problem with crocodile data is the same as with lions. Rural areas in Africa, Southeast Asia, and Australia. Attacks happen far from hospitals, far from media coverage, and far from official record-keeping. The Nile crocodile alone is responsible for more human deaths than all shark species combined every single year. What makes crocodiles uniquely lethal is a behavior researchers call the death roll. It is a spinning motion used to disorient and dismember prey, combined with a patience that is almost incomprehensible in a predator. Nile crocodiles have been documented waiting in the same ambush position for up to 2 hours without movement. They are not ambushing people based on hunger alone. Studies show crocodiles can survive up to 2 years without eating. They are waiting because waiting is what they do. They have been doing it for 200 million years. Crocodiles existed before the dinosaurs. They outlasted the mass extinction that killed the dinosaurs, and they have been perfecting the ambush ever since. Number 3. Snakes. The number is staggering. Every year, venomous snakes kill between 81,000 and 138,000 people worldwide. An additional 400,000 people survive snake bites but suffer permanent disability, amputations, organ failure, chronic nerve damage. The majority of deaths happen in South Asia and sub-Saharan Africa. India alone accounts for nearly 58,000 deaths annually, almost half the global total. Rural farming communities, bare feet, inadequate access to anti-venom, hours from the nearest hospital. The Russell's viper, the saw-scaled viper, the Indian cobra. These 4 species, collectively known as the Big Four, are responsible for the majority of India's snakebite fatalities. But here is the thing about snakebite deaths that nobody talks about. Almost all of them are preventable. Anti-venom exists. It works. A snakebite treated within 1 hour has a survival rate above 99%. The deaths are not happening because we lack the medicine. They are happening because the people being bitten cannot reach the medicine in time. Snakes do not kill 100,000 people a year because they are particularly deadly. They kill 100,000 people a year because of geography, poverty, and healthcare access. The snake is not the whole story. The system is a part of the story. Number 2. Humans. Approximately 400,000 people are murdered by other humans every year. That figure does not include war casualties, which would push it significantly higher. It does not include deaths from structural violence, poverty, environmental destruction, and preventable disease caused by human decisions. This is just direct interpersonal homicide. 400,000 people per year. We are the second deadliest animal on this list to other humans. We have built civilizations, developed medicines, and sent machines to other planets, and we still kill each other at a rate that no predator on Earth comes close to matching, which makes number 1 even more extraordinary, because the animal that kills more humans than we kill each other is not a predator at all. Number 1. The mosquito. 750,000 human deaths per year. Some estimates put it above 1 million. A creature that weighs 2 milligrams, that you can kill with one hand, that has no venom, no claws, no teeth in any meaningful sense, just a proboscis thinner than a human hair, and a preference for warm blood. And it is the single deadliest animal in the history of life on Earth. The mosquito does not kill you directly. It kills you by being a perfect biological delivery system for some of the most devastating diseases ever to exist. Malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, Zika, West Nile virus, chikungunya. Malaria alone kills over 600,000 people annually. The vast majority of them children under 5 years old in sub-Saharan Africa. A child dies from malaria every 2 minutes. Historians estimate that malaria may have killed more humans across all of recorded history than every war ever fought combined. Some researchers believe it has killed half of all humans who have ever lived. And here is the part that should genuinely disturb you. The mosquito has been doing this for 100 million years. It fed on dinosaurs. It survived every mass extinction. It has evolved alongside every attempt to eradicate it, developing resistance to pesticides, adapting to new environments, and expanding its range as global temperatures rise. Climate change is currently extending the mosquito's habitable range northward by approximately 300 miles per decade. Regions that have never historically had mosquito-borne disease are beginning to see first cases of dengue and malaria. The deadliest animal in the world is getting a larger territory every year. So there it is. Not the great white shark, not the lion, not the crocodile lurking in the river. A 2-milligram insect that you can kill with your thumb has ended more human lives than every predator on this list combined. And it has been doing it since before our species existed. Nature does not need teeth and size to be deadly. Sometimes the most dangerous thing in the world is something you do not even notice landing on your arm. If this changed how you see the animal kingdom, subscribe and watch our next video, where we break down the most dangerous places on Earth that people actually live in. The number one answer will shock you.